Hi everyone, this is Bill. I thought today I'd show you how the ewe lambs turned out this year. The group we're looking at right now would have been all the April and May born ones. These are the ones that were raised out on pasture. And then I weaned them July 31st and then got them going on some feed and hay. So like I said, they're April, May borns. These were all raised on yearling ewes. There were anywhere from, I think, about the 13th of April all the way down to May 21st. There was one that was pretty late, and she had twins, and she had a set of purple tagged ones. So that smallest purple ewe lamb that you see in the distance at the bunk, that would have been one of them. There's 4 purple ear tag ewe lambs in here, and I really like them. I think they turned out pretty nice, and I'm glad that I used that ram on that line. They're just getting their morning breakfast here. And we'll hop over and I'll show you the older ewe lambs. That's actually probably my favorite one out of the young ones, that 3004. I got all their big ear tags in them this last week, so now I can see from a distance who everybody is. But there's certain ones like her, I always knew she was my favorite and knew who she was. And then over here, these would be all the February born ewe lambs. Same story, I just put all the big ear tags in them this last week. I'm getting ready for breeding on these. I'm gonna put the rams with them on next Friday, November 14th. Very happy with how they turned out. Pretty even group. This group here, they're all very, very similar size, except there is one triplet, green tag triplet, that's smaller than the rest. If you followed me at all, you've known that I got a lot of triplets and even that set of quads this last lambing time. Very happy with how they've all turned out though. The lighting looks like it ain't the best from this angle, so we'll get around here on this other side. I don't know if you've been watching me very long, if you've noticed changes. I never had a pen like this before, and then in the distance you see that automatic water put in there. That used to be outside on that other lot, and I put in a new Cobet earth heated water. And when I did that, then I eliminated this one from out there. It just didn't do too good out in the wide open. And plus the way the pipe came up from underground, it would freeze at ground level. So I'm trying it in here, and I put a bigger plastic pipe to kind of help let the warmth of the ground come up. So hopefully that will really help. I am never ready for the cold, but tonight it's supposed to get down to 20 and then maybe not even get up to freezing tomorrow and stay cold for a couple more days. So I guess it'll be the first test, although that first cold snap's never the best test for it. But yeah, I just figured it'd be a good spot to try it out. And the reason why I ended up changing the barn around and putting the bunks this way is because I moved 3 of the raised decks to my lambing shed, which you'll see in future videos if you come back and watch. So I'm going to try lambing on it this year. And so I used bunks from that building and then from the old cattle shed. And I set that up a little bit different, which I could show you that in a next video. I guess I could show you how I did that and show you that new Cobet earth heated water. But today I just wanted to show you all the ewe lambs and how they turned out, and they got all their big tags in now, so anyone watching, you can tell right away what the different bloodlines are just by looking in their ears, where before you didn't really know because their ear tags are those little metal ones, and yeah, they're hard to read, but I like to use them when they're little, and then anything that I keep I can put these big tags in. I never used tags of this size before until I imported from Canada, and the adult ewes and rams that I imported from there had these tags, and I really liked them. And the retention's been awesome on them. I have yet, knock on wood, have yet to lose any, and I hope it stays that way. But they're more of a rubbery tag. They're the Z tags. So they're not that hard plastic, which can always break so easy. Well, that's the ewe lambs. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.